back at Fifth Third Field. Dragons down 1-0 as we play ball bottom half of the 7th inning. Philip Irvin, Sebastian Elizalde, and Tanner Ryer will bat for the Dragons. It's 1-0 Bowling Green. Well, the last time the Dragons faced this pitcher, Jake Faria, it was a similar kind of game. The Dragons were even further behind. Faria was mowing them down inning after inning as Irvin fouls it back. He left the game eventually, and the Dragons immediately started scoring runs against the Bowling Green bullpen and won the game. That was Friday night in Bowling Green. Faria left after 6 with his team leading 5-1, and the Dragons came back and won the game against the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Tonight they leave Faria in there for an extra inning, at least one more inning, although they do have the bullpen active. He is going out there for the 7th tonight. He has struck out 6, given up no runs, and only 3 hits against him. The 0-2 to Irvin. Fouled at the plate. It stays at 0-2. Irvin has struck out in both of his at-bats tonight. He's 0 for 2. Elizalde and Ryer to follow. This is a pretty good part of the order for the Dragons. All hitters in this inning have extra base power. The 0-2. Fly ball, left field, hooking down the line. It is foul. It hooks foul. You see how close that was to the foul pole as it was grabbed by the fan in the red shirt. And Irvin just a long strike as it stays at 0-2. Another look at this. At pretty good distance, although it kind of died out there and wound up a little bit short of the fence and to the left of the foul pole. Fastball high, 1-2. Hal, it seems as though as the game has changed, one of the things that we've settled into is most teams in the offseason, you sort of set your salary limits so that you just cannot go out and trade for help as the season goes along unless you're getting a player that the team you trade with pays off most of his salary. You just can't add big-name players because you've already committed to your salary structure for the year, and that makes it harder to improve your team as the season goes on.
That's exactly right. The only way you're going to do it most of the time is another team is making a salary dump. And, the Reds have needed something in left field, needed some punch. And fans, I keep hearing fans saying all the time, well, the Dodgers want to get rid of Matt Kemp. Go get Matt Kemp. Okay, fine, but Matt Kemp is making $21 million for the next 6 years, and the Reds can't add that kind of salary. That's how difficult it is to make deals these days. There's just too much money involved.
Swing and a miss by Irvin. Strike 3, 1 down for Elizalde. And if you sign a bad contract as a small market team, boy, you are stuck for a while.
Absolutely. That's you got to hope that Joey Votto is going to come back and play the kind of season he had in 2010. Kind of disturbing to me that I heard him say not too long ago that I'll never be the player I was in 2010. You don't want to hear that when a team is paying you $250 million. He's come back off the DL the last couple of days, swinging well, moving well, running well. Maybe we're going to see some good things from him pretty soon. But that's a contract that has to work out for the Reds because they're stuck with it for 10 years.
Elizalde takes strike 2, 0-2. 1 out, 7th inning. And this one bounces up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Activity in both bullpens. The Dragons' Joel Bender continues to loosen. Bowling Green has had their bullpen activated as well in recent moments. 1-2 to Elizalde. Faria still throwing well, and there's his swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout. 2 down. Going to bring up third baseman Tanner Ryer. Tanner's 0 for 2. He's flied to right and grounded to second into a double play. Faria, we take another look there as he strikes out Elizalde for the second out of the inning. 3 straight batters, and 4 of the last 5 have been strikeout victims against Jake Faria. Ryer waiting on Faria. 1-0 Bowling Green to the 7th. And Tanner takes a strike. Visiting tonight with Hal McCoy, 14-time Ohio Sports Writer of the Year, member of 4 different Hall of Fames, including the big one, the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. 0-2 to Ryer, and Faria is a strike away from striking out the side in order. And there it is. He gets Ryer swinging. 9 strikeouts for Jake Faria. 3 up, 3 down, end of 7. Bowling Green 1, Dragons nothing. Sponsored by Courtyard Marriott, Dayton South on Dragons Television.